Sunday morning, it's just gone 10 o'clock and I'm standing in the countryside in Bowen district in CHONBURI province, which is about 100 kilometers southeast of Bangkok. It's an area, really, Bowen, which you think of industrial estates, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. And what I'm actually at is this camping style coffee shop. It's a new complex. You can see behind me, you can see a coffee shop, you can see the cafe, you can see the lake, and if you look you can see like tents and seating, and it's this kind of new style of camping coffee shops in the countryside where you go, you camp, and you've got restaurants and you've got food and drink all in one place, and it's really beautiful, really scenic. And it's actually right at the back of Pinthong for industrial estate. In fact, you come into the industrial estate, the big wide road that they have through these estates, you head off on a gravel track, and you can see this gravel here. This is the track in. You go about a couple of 100 meters up an incline and you drop down into here. And it's a beautiful bowl in the hills, and you can see mountains behind with lakes. There's lakes going all the way around here, right round behind the camera. It's really beautiful, really scenic, and it's a new complex, and I think this is going to prove to be very popular once people know it's there, once it gets recognized. It's kind of quite out of the way, but if you want to come camping, it's well worth, you know, a few extra kilometers to get inland, get away from everywhere and come and see this. So this is like a kind of really interesting place. It's somewhere you just could come on a Sunday morning and sit and chill and drink coffee and eat food. But I'm here because you'll see the Cefiros there, the Cefiros there. There's maybe about 20 of them so far. And this is actually the meeting of the A31 Cefiro RAYONG CHONBURI club. And there's a huge passion for the Cefiro brand, well, the Cefiro model on the eastern seaboard, through CHONBURI, through Rayong. This is actually their 5th meeting, and if you've watched my videos, you'll see I've been to 1 or 2 of their meetings before, so I'm going to drop some links in the description below so you can catch up with them. And also I've made a couple of videos on individual people's cars, and some of the cars here you will recognize as well, and I'm going to drop the links down there. So for this club, for the Cefiro, lots of links if you want to catch up below. So really the meeting here is they just get together, they meet up, and there's so much passion for this model in Thailand. And already I've seen people like carrying spare parts, checking out engines, detailed discussions. So there's a lot of trading, I don't know, swapping, selling parts, exchanging information. And there's a couple of people here who have really dedicated garages to the Cefiro as well in this area. There's one guy has a garage only about 4 or 5 kilometers from here. It's full of Cefiros, he focuses on that. There's another guy, he has a garage in Pattaya and he races Cefiros, so you kind of see them at Pira Circuit and places like that. He puts a team together. So there's this whole passion for the Cefiro, and every car here, even in the distance, you'll see they're modified, different bright colors, body kits, engine swaps, carbon fiber trims, roll cages, you know, 5-point, 6-point harnesses, racing seats. The Cefiro is a car you get and you modify it. It's a car that people have passion for because there's a lot you can do with it. It's not an expensive car, but you can do great engine work with it. It's dynamic, it handles well. You can use it for racing, use it rallying, you can use it for drift, for drag, just for street racing as well. It's a great platform to work with. People love this car. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you around what's going on this morning. I'm going to talk to Connes, who leads the group, because they're very passionate. I say this is their 5th meeting now, and I've been to a couple before. It's a great time to come as well and come and see what these guys do. And then also, because this is such an interesting coffee shop, I'm going to find the manager and I'm going to ask the manager to just tell us what's going on here, introduce this camping complex, and just explain a little bit about what's going on as well, because I think while I'm here this is well worth looking at because it's just such a beautiful, such a scenic backdrop.
Good afternoon. My name is Ballu. I'm a resort manager of Tongsak Bistro. Tongsak Bistro we still open about 6 months ago, nearly Pinthong 3. We have a nice place. We have a big lake, a nice lake, and then we have a relax of my restaurant. And then here we have a camping. Where camping you can stay overnight here. In here we have a nice place, and then we have a nice bar, a restaurant here. We have a nice coffee, something like that. Welcome to everybody. Come to visit Tongsak Bistro.
So it's mid-afternoon now. We've been here about 5 hours. Time's gone quickly. It's been a pretty cool day. This place is just fantastic to come and just hang out and chill on a Sunday. Look at all the cars lined up in the car park, and then like eat food, drink coffee, just relax generally. It's so big and so spread around. We've got a lot of space. Everyone can spread around. No one's on top of each other. And it's been a really cool day. I'd like to thank the Cefiro A31 CHONBURI RAYONG Club for inviting me again to their meeting, because they're just a great bunch of guys to hang out with for a day. They just love cars. They're very chilled. And hopefully on this video you kind of get a feel for their cars, and you get a feel for their passion, the modification, and the way people really love the Cefiro here. And everyone's individualistic. They all interpret the car how they want it. Engine swaps, some stay with bigger Nissan engines, some put Toyota engines in. We have face-offs, all sorts of modifications, twin turbos arrangements, you name it. We've got everything here. We've got roll cages, we've got carbon fiber everywhere, we've got safety harnesses, race seats, air vents, big bore exhaust. I say big bore exhaust on everything. That's a common thing, but everyone interprets the Cefiro the way they see it. All different colors, and they all come together. They've got a real passion for the car. They all learn from each other. They swap parts, they swap knowledge. Like I said before, there's guys who have garages for the Cefiro. They come together. So they're a great group of guys to hang out with. They have a lot of passion. This place has been fantastic. I'd like to say congrats to the manager for putting this together. You can see the container style coffee shop and restaurant behind me stacked up there, and you can see the huts where people can sit in, and they go all the way around the side. Again, hopefully I've brought some of that across. There's like barbecue areas, there's children's play area, there's a biggest sandcastle you could ever meet. It's really nice, and there's like lakes all the way around. So it's just a cool place to come and hang out. I had a great afternoon here, great afternoon with these guys. Now
ครับสวัสดีครับครับพวกเรากลุ่ม Cefiro A31 ชลบุรีระยองวันนี้เป็นงานมิทติ้งครั้งที่5ของกลุ่มจัดที่ร้านต้นสักบิสโตรบ่อวินชลบุรีนะครับวันนี้ก็ผมก็จะมาแนะนำสมาชิกในกลุ่มของเรานะครับเริ่มต้นที่
ครับผมชื่อเชนครับสวัสดีครับ
ชื่อเชนครับ
ครับสวัสดีครับชื่อทอมครับ
ชื่อทอมครับ
สวัสดีครับชื่อเจนครับ
ชื่อเจนครับ
สวัสดีครับแขกครับ
พี่แขกครับ
สวัสดีครับชื่อเก่งครับ
พี่เก่งครับ
สวัสดีครับต้นครับ
พี่ต้นครับ
สวัสดีครับพี่อาร์ตครับ
พี่อาร์ตครับ
สวัสดีครับคิงครับ
พี่คิงครับ
สวัสดีครับก๊อฟครับ
พี่ก๊อฟครับ
สวัสดีครับหมาดำครับ
พี่ดำครับ
สวัสดีครับก๊อฟครับ
พี่ก๊อฟครับ
ปุ้ยครับ
พี่ปุ้ยนะครับ
สวัสดีครับจืดครับ
พี่เจิดครับ
สวัสดีครับไม้ครับ
พี่ไม้ครับ
สวัสดีครับกรครับ
พี่กรนะครับ
สวัสดีครับออสครับ
พี่ออสครับ
สวัสดีครับทักครับ
พี่ทักครับ
สวัสดีครับอู๊ดครับ
พี่อู๊ดครับ
สวัสดีครับต๋องครับต๋อง
พี่ตังพี่ต๋องครับ
สวัสดีครับเบนครับ
พี่เบนครับ
สวัสดีครับช่างโจครับ
พี่โจครับ
สวัสดีครับเล็กครับ
พี่เล็กครับ
สวัสดีครับแจ็คครับ
พี่แจ็คนะครับ
สวัสดีครับโจครับ
พี่โจครับ
สวัสดีค่ะมะเหมี่ยวค่ะ
พี่น้องมะเหมี่ยวครับครับก็วันนี้ก็ขอขอบคุณมิสเตอร์เอลิสันที่ช่วยมาอินเทอร์วิวแล้วก็มาถ่ายเป็นคลิปเพื่อจะลง YouTube แล้วไปทำในตัวสารคดีของคุณเอลิสันนะครับวันนี้ทางกลุ่มก็ต้องขอบคุณแล้วก็มีทางร้านต้นสักบิสโตรที่เอื้อสถานที่ให้เราได้มาถ่ายทำแล้วก็มามิทติ้งกันครั้งนี้ครับทางกลุ่มก็คือว่าถ้ามีงานหน้าเราก็จะประชาสัมพันธ์ในกลุ่มFacebook นะครับเพื่อประชาสัมพันธ์ให้ใครที่สนใจที่ขับเซฟิโร่เหมือนกันพี่ๆน้องๆนะครับก็ร่วมที่จะมามิทติ้งกับเราได้นะครับในบรรยากาศแบบนี้นะครับครับขอบคุณมากครับขอบคุณครับเย้สวัสดีครับวันนี้พวกเรากลุ่ม Cefiro A31 ชลบุรีระยองก็ต้องขอบคุณพี่บรรลือที่เป็นเจ้าของสถานที่ที่อนุเคราะห์ให้เราได้มาใช้พื้นที่ตรงนี้ก็พวกเราก็ขอให้ผมเป็นตัวแทนขอบคุณพี่อีกครั้งหนึ่งร้านนี้เป็นบรรยากาศที่ดีมากครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ